I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it that I'm never going back. Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the live. I know it's been a while. Here's your boy, Wolf Rider. Luis, how's it going, man? I hope everybody's doing okay. I know some of you guys are joining in here, so if you're here, welcome. I'm just gonna kind of do a quick talk like I always do in the beginning of the lives to kind of give for you guys who find the video, just searching for the video. Just want to give you a little bit of topic, or at least a little bit, share a little bit of information about trucking, rookie, starting off, what I'll go through and things like that. And I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted a video. I've had a mix of technical difficulties with the camera and editing. So I've been struggling a little bit with that for some reason. So I'm figuring that out. And I think I quite have it set up. But the footage will be coming out later on, guys, for that. But the topic for today in this video, and then we'll get onto the whole live thing. But for you guys if you guys follow or just found me on YouTube looking for rookie trucking, or maybe you're looking for Melton specifically, because that's where I'm at right now, flatbedding, year trucking, however you found this channel, just wanted to talk a little bit about the challenges of trucking, the challenges that can happen while you are here running like we are as part of being an OTR truck driver. So and for me, I mean, the last couple of weeks, and the second part of the reason why I had some challenges posting is when you have to run when you're not feeling well. The last videos you guys saw, if you haven't seen that, you can go back to watch the video before this, but the last video you guys saw, I mentioned kind of in between there that I wasn't feeling real good. Just disclaimer, it has nothing to do with COVID. Nothing to do with COVID at all, guys. But I wasn't feeling good, and that was just the beginning of it. It was more like mental, just physical tiredness. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, that I run pretty hard. I've been out here right now going to 4 months since the holidays, so from New Year's all the way till the end of this month. Actually, a couple more days before I actually take a break, but it's going on 4 months, and I've been running pretty hard. The winter, you guys saw a couple of the winter videos. If you haven't, again, if it's the first video you watch, go watch those after this. But the winter videos, or the winter loads, going through the winter, getting stuck, going through that hassle. Winter is rough when you're running up north, running through the mountains, loading, freezing temperatures, schedules, checking the weather, getting stuck a couple of times. You guys seen all my issues to this point, but I guess my body gave me a warning of you need a break, like you need to take a break. And the last videos you guys saw about a week ago now, I was just starting to feel my body just being tired. And because when you're out here, you don't sleep much. I normally, at least just me, I try to take care of myself as much as possible. We definitely exercise, right? When you're out here, you're exercising, loading and unloading, strapping, doing the securement work, dealing with the tarps, which is the most heaviest, probably the most, as far as weight is concerned, the heaviest thing we have to handle is tarping, climbing, strapping, all that stuff, off and on, on top of weather. And then on top of that, you have to, drive, and it's not just drive, but you're paying attention to everything else on the road, or the drivers, or the truck drivers, exits, your location, your address, changes on the road, city, time, all that kind of stuff. I normally run heavy. I run my clock to the fullest. 99% of the time every day, and it gets tiring. I'm not an early sleeper. Like, I don't go to sleep early. It's been one of my challenges is it's been to go to sleep early. It doesn't matter if I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning or at 2 o'clock in the morning, which I've had a couple of days. Um, it doesn't matter what time I woke up. I won't go to bed. Like, I will not go to bed. My body will not go to sleep till at least 11, sometimes midnight, to get up early again. So um, I've tried. There are a few days when I get real tired and I start going to sleep early. I know that's my body telling me you need to get some sleep. You need to take a break, or you need to do something. And it was challenging. The last couple of weeks has been challenging. It's part of the reasons, other than the technical issues that I was having as far as editing. But we'll get those videos out anyway. But I was physically drained. I've been physically drained, and I needed to take a rest. I needed to sleep more, and I was just getting the loads done, finding the truck stop, parking, eating, taking a shower, and as soon as I got in the truck, I was just exhausted. I would turn on the TV just for a little bit, just to help me go to sleep, and just drained, man. And that's a challenging. It's challenging being out here. If for those guys who've been OTR, for those guys who are watching probably that stay out here, 2, 3 months at a time. I don't know what your limit is. Let me know what your limit is if you're watching this video. Let me know in the comments what your limits are as far as staying out as an OTR driver. What's your schedule like? For me, I've said it before, it's usually 2 to 3 months right now, but this time I've taken it longer. But and hit it pretty hard. Winter time is kind of challenging, so um, that's part of the reason. I think that's one of the challenges that you have to figure out coming into the industry as a rookie driver. You figure out fairly quickly, hopefully, how long are you willing to stay out. If you're like myself, who are just trying to make as much income as possible, and the longer you stay, it's not that the longer you stay, the more money you make per se. Is your checks stay fluent, your checks and your mileage stays more consistent. So I get this question a lot asked by you guys, a lot of the rookies, considering Melton coming in. Can I make X amount? Let's just average. Can I make $1,000 a week? Consistently. Can I make $1,200 a week consistently working out there? And I tell them all pretty much the same answers. Like, yes, you can, but it's going to require you as well to stay out to make it come more consistently. So the longer you stay, the more consistent those weeks become. Because when you're taking a break or you're going home, um, that week is going to suffer. That check is going to be different. That settlement is going to be different. So you have to keep those things in mind. That's part of the challenges of being in trucking that you have to deal with as a rookie, as you're learning the business, learning what you're able to do, learning what works best for you and your family or your situation. You have to deal with that. But it's also challenging, regardless of the age. You have to take care of yourself. And it's not that I wasn't taking care of myself, but definitely I know it's not sleeping well. And my body just telling me it's time to take a break. So keep that in mind when you're out here. Keep that in mind when you're coming out and you're saying, I'm going to stay out for this long. I'm going to run hard. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to take breaks. Luckily for me, if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, go check it out. Wolf Rider 750 under my name on Instagram. But those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, I was forced, in a way, really, I was forced, but it was heaven, to take a break. Excuse me, I just finished eating, so my bad. I was forced to take a 34 in Indianapolis last week. And yeah, that helped me take a break. I actually took a 34 there, and as I was looking around, I decided I saw an Enterprise rent-a-car, and it's something Enterprise I use a lot. It's not a sponsored video, but I use them a lot whenever I travel. So I decided to go ahead and rent a car for the day, and took off and took Nyla with me, which is my dog. If you don't follow the channel, and just get out. Really just get out for the day, walk around. I went through Indianapolis, and went to downtown, which I've only seen on pictures. So that was pretty cool. I didn't really realize what I was looking at until I started browsing around. You guys saw a couple of pictures I posted on my Instagram, and then found one of the hiking parks, state parks, and really went for a hike. I actually exercised. It's like, well, it's not really a break rest. Yeah, it's just getting out. Getting out. So we hiked about, I don't know, 10 miles maybe, and the round going and coming back. Um, through the forest and next to a river and whatnot. It was nice, but it gives you time to kind of just rest my head, get away from the truck, get away from all this, just think about life and reset not only your clock but reset your mindset, reset your life, and get ready for another week or a few weeks to go. So just want to keep you guys that. For those who are watching, if you're liking the content, make sure to like, subscribe, go check out other videos. But for the rest of this, at this point forward, we're going to continue with the live. So welcome, guys. Manuel, what's up, my man? Let me turn this light on. It's getting dark here. I don't know if that helps. Maybe I gotta turn this on. That helps a little better. Ew, that's kind of bright. But you guys see me? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can see me. I see a couple of you guys jumped off, but let me know who's still here. Check it out. What's up? Iberito, what you say? South Texas in the house, keeping them rolling, stay safe. Hey man, thanks for joining in, my man. We are here, man, just rolling. I am in Tulsa. I'm in our main terminal in Tulsa. Just got here today. I got a load that's going to Oklahoma City. Speaking of breaks, I am taking a break as of next Wednesday, but it's not going to be California. This time I'm actually taking a break out of DFW. I've told you guys in the last few videos that I am taking a vacation. I haven't told you where it's at yet. Not yet. But I've been working hard. Part of the working hard is because I'm going to take a vacation. So, yeah, I'm going to be gone like 2.5 weeks, right? 1, 2, well, about 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight, man. I'm gonna be gone. So that's gonna be the break that I've been working so hard for. And Ashley's still not with me. Ashley actually flies into DFW next week. I'm gonna pick her up and all that. I should be there a day before. We're gonna spend some time with some family out there in Dallas and getting ready. And there's a group of us family that we're flying to. Well, I already told you I'm flying. So yes, it's not. See, I already gave you that. I almost gave it up. I was close. I've been talking about it to some people, so it's been in my head. And actually, I was just talking to Ashley about what we're doing right before I got into the live. So I was real close. I almost gave it up. Almost happened, guys. But yeah, that's actually probably if I turn my hat. Like actually my face, you guys can see me a little better. But that's break. I'm looking forward to that. So today is Saturday. Yeah, at least my day. So today's Saturday. So this delivers Monday in Oklahoma City. So I kind of mark and schedule my time to get here to Tulsa, where I had to fuel up anyway. But picked up in Indianapolis. If you guys saw my Instagram, I post there. It's easier. We picked up 3 coils, which suicide coils, 3 16,000-pound coils that I haven't picked up coils, guys, since last year. Since my trainer days, where I picked up my first coil, which was a 45,000-pound coil out of Laredo with my trainer at the time, and I haven't picked up a suicide coil since. So got 3 of them. It wasn't too bad. But it was good to be able to secure those, and after having done coils for a while. So, but that's what we're carrying to Oklahoma City, and then we'll see after that. I should be going to Dallas or somewhere in that direction because my hometown in the DFW area is set up for Wednesday. So let's see what's up. Raul, what's going on, my man? Thanks for joining in. What's up? Doing a 34 in McKellar, Alabama at the Petro. What's up? Headed to Houston. Nice. That's easy, man. Yeah. I am I'm doing a 34 here because I want to. to be honest. I couldn't easily. It's not that I'm forced to. I got plenty of hours because I did a 34 on Monday through Wednesday. So I dropped off on Wednesday, picked up another load Wednesday, delivered that one Friday. Actually, I picked up a load Thursday morning in the middle of nowhere, Virginia, and delivered that back in Indianapolis on Friday morning, and then picked up this load, um, which took all freaking day pretty much to get loaded, secure all that, and then drove here. Drove about 3 hours out on the other side of Indianapolis, right back down, and got here today. So, but I did it that way so I can do the 34 here and make sure that I have all the hours that I need. Uh, I got a first clock to do my home time because the worst thing that it is for you guys that are coming in, you guys can tell me if you guys have experienced this, that you're running recaps when you're going home. I know my buddy Manuel has been had to deal with that, but when you're running recaps and you're flagged for home time, sometimes it can get very tricky to make sure you get home, or you can be stuck somewhere having to wait an extra day to get home. So that part sucks. I got plans. I got plans as of Thursday. So there's no way I cannot get to my home time for this break as planned. So what's up? What's up? So I see some more guys are joining in here. Let me know who you are. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, put a comments up, say hello, say hello. If you missed the first part of this video, I just talked about some challenges. I can definitely talk a little bit more with you guys. But if not watching on the replay, if you're watching on the replay, again, my name is Wolf Rider, aka Wolf Rider. My name is Luis, actually. And we're here chatting. I'm in Tulsa, guys. For those joining on, who's on here? Let me know. I know who's still on here. If you're here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know who you are, so I know who's on the live. Who's on the live? But again, guys, I apologize. I haven't posted in a few days, but I don't know what's going on with my. I think it's my settings. I have two cameras. Let me get them for you. Let me get, because I get those questions asked. I actually got more than two cameras. But I technically have four cameras, right? You know what? Give me 1 second, guys. Manny's still here. If you're here, I know there's more people than Manny. Give me a thumbs up. Let me make sure you can hear me. What's here? Jonathan Dominguez. What? You got this. I got this, man. Yeah, I'm catching up, man. Just making it happen. You gotta make it happen. Sun's going down. Sunset's going down, so that's why it's so dark. So I'll light it up. You guys see me all right? Whew. I don't like the shadow that's put it on my face, and that's from the photography mindset. So let me get my light real quick. This photo guy I don't like looking all bright and crazy. So I don't think that light on for now, but whew, all right. That's much better. See if we can set it up here. It doesn't fall ourselves. Oh, perfect. What's that? Yes. All right. So, where was I? So I have a couple of cameras, right? We're talking about what I have. So you guys know the GoPro. You guys this way, right? I got the GoPro. It's not the silver. I get that question asked all the time. So silver, no, it's actually it's the black white version of the 7 that came out a while back when this once came out. So it says it on there. I don't know if this one can, this little phone camera can zoom in, but is that right there black? If you guys can see that. That's the one I have. I never upgraded to the 8, the GoPro 8. I got this when I ride my motorcycles. You guys know I ride motorcycles when I'm at home. I got both Ashley and I ride motorcycle sports bike. So we go to a track, and I used to do a lot, videos. This channel actually started with videos of our rides and our group because I had a group over there for 2 years. So, but that's where I had this one. Actually, I have the 5. I have the 5. Then I went to the 7, and then I didn't really upgrade to the 8. I wasn't really impressed with all the little bit of changes, and I knew there were glitches and all that kind of stuff. And then last year, before I came back into Melton after the injury and all that, that I had, the bullet incident, then I ordered this one right here, which you guys asked me which the camera to use, but so unfortunately the phone won't focus on it, I don't think. But this is the Insta360 Sorry, I'm bad looking at backwards. This is the Insta360 so it's 2 cameras in one. You got the action camera, and it's not a sponsor video again, just showing what I use for the videos. But this one has the action camera, and it has a 360 lens. So it comes apart. If you guys never seen this one out, and I know this has nothing to do with trucking, but I get this question asked every so often, like, what cameras are you using or whatever? What are you recording? So this is, take it out of the case. I'm taking it out of the case, but it comes apart. It's a 3-part deal. That's the battery, clips off, and then you got the lens and the brains right here, and that's basically just comes apart. So then you can take the lens, and there's a 360 lens that comes with the kit, and you switch it and you put it to the brain. And the brain has a screen which you can face in either side with the 4K. Otherwise, with the 360, it just has one way of fitting. So you has a connection for the batteries right here. See there, and I got 2 batteries, but I really like it. Sound is all right. Action cameras are not whatever. You guys have heard some of it. It's not perfect. It's all right, but it works. Does the job. But I've had issues with it in the last couple of weeks for some reason. I think it's my settings. I spoke to Chris from 806 Driver, a buddy of mine, and he was having some issues too. And seems like the settings and the different settings from the frame rate from the frame rate to that. So I'm gonna look into that, work it. Hopefully that fixes that all. But those videos will be posted. Hopefully I can edit them either way. If I even have to use the phone to edit them, I would do that. But anyway, how's everybody doing, man? Joe, Joshua, what's up? How's the road out there? It's busy. It's busy, man. It's busy, Mr. Joshua. Thanks for dropping in, man. It's busy. I'm in Tulsa again. For those that are just coming in, I'm in the Tulsa terminal. I arrived here today. I got a load with me. That's going to Oklahoma City, delivering Monday. But I decided that I could make it here today, which I had a fuel here anyway, because they have a fuel pump here for you guys that don't know. And I can fuel here and then continue. I don't think we need this light. Yeah, it's helping actually. And deliver on Monday morning, but I'll get a reset out of it this week so I can refresh my clock. Taking on a break. I need to clean this truck a little bit. It's a little messy. That's why the red light back there, so you guys can't see that much of the mess. In that little corner, that's kind of where laundry, camera bag and stuff is back there. But it's a busy. But I'm gonna clean the truck tomorrow. Kind of spend a little of that. Do that, do a reset, and then Monday morning, I'm only 2 hours away from my delivery, Oklahoma City. So get up early Monday, get there, deliver, fresh clock, and ready for a break again on Wednesday. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Mr. Bobby? What's going on? Thanks for jumping on, man. Just trying to do a live, guys. Trying to do a live because I know I haven't posted a video in a few days, Bobby, and I decided let me do a live and catch my boys up. And the subscribers, you guys have been awesome. Still subscribing, and let me catch you guys up on what's been going on. And Bobby, what's been going on is that my body was freakily exhausted in the last couple of days, and I had to take a mental and physical break and just really rest every time I dropped off. But I kept rolling. Spoke that in the beginning. If you want to watch it on the replay, you know, it's part of the trucking challenges, right? You are here, you're running, and if you get sick or you're not feeling well, for sure, if you are very, very sick, let me clear this up. If you are not feeling real well, like you're really sick, you get the virus, whatever, you get the flu, you get a bad stomach virus, and you really can't drive, it's not safe for you to drive, you don't feel safe driving, definitely you call the office, call your DM, you let them know that you're not feeling well, you're feeling sick. They will take you off the load. They're going to tell you power the truck, get some rest, and they'll either reschedule the load or they'll repower it if they have to. They'll repower the load, which means switch loads with another driver, have another driver switch with an empty trailer, pick up your load and go deliver it. Definitely lose those miles that you didn't drive. You'll get paid for what you drove, but they'll let you take a break because you are the most important. You are the captain of the ship. So if you're feeling that bad, definitely take a break. I was just feeling exhausted. Um, Hold on, what's up, Joshua? Hold on, what up? Just saw that. Joshua, so what they told me is that they don't do 34s. They just run the recaps, but I'm like, that's some BS. um, right? So he said, because I work for Melton now, just waiting on my trainer in Tulsa. Well, I'm in Tulsa. I'm in Tulsa right now, Joshua. Where you at? Where you at? Are you here? Are you in the parking lot? Are you in the hotel? You're probably in the hotel, right? Let me know where you at. If you're in the hotel, you're down the street. We can go be. I'll be here. I may be here tomorrow all night and I'll be here tomorrow. So where you at, Josh? But yes, as far as they don't do 34s, let me answer that question. It's not that they don't do 34s. You can definitely take a break. If you're tired, like you've been running the recaps, so you're running all week. That's one scenario, right? You could tell your DM, hey, this load, let's say a Friday. After this load, I really need to take a break. I really need to kind of reset. I'm tired. Can I please just stay at 34 and get back on, Monday or whatever? They'll let you. Just work it out with your DM. If they really understand, 9 times out of 10, 9.99 out of 10, they'll let you take it 34. They'll work it out with you, depending on the situation and really, how bad you feel. But of course, if you are able to run recaps, like you got hours coming back, like you finish your 70, let's say it's Monday, and Monday at midnight, you're going to get hours back that you can keep running, and they got loads. Yeah, they're going to keep you running, and that's fine. Actually, you make more money running, right? That's why we are here, running. The wheels are turning, we make money, the company makes money. So they want us running. They want us running those recaps until either you scream, hey, I need a break, or you really have enough hours to go get a load and get somewhere. And then it's like or deliver a load. Like that's what happened to me last week. I only had 2 hours left on Monday, and my recaps were not starting to Tuesday at midnight. So it's not like I was getting hours at midnight on Monday that I could run Tuesday. No, I was not getting any hours. I've ran hard all week that by Monday afternoon, when I picked up the load, I only had 2 hours left. When I dropped off my load, I only had 4 hours. And then I used 2 hours to go pick up my new load that I was in Chicago too. I hate Chicago. I hate Chicago streets. Boy, that was an experience, and hopefully I get to edit that video because, yeah, it was not a fun morning. I figured it out, but it definitely was not a fun, 45 minutes. But you'll take, my hours ran out. I had 2 hours. I drove 2 hours. I called my DM on the way out after I picked up, tarped and all that. I was ready to go, and I figured out what truck stop I could get to, and I just told my DM, hey. My name is Tiffany too. I don't know if she ever watches this, but she's awesome. She's 17. So I told her, hey, I'm running out of hours. This is all I have. I'm gonna have to stop here and do a reset until Wednesday. So, you have to have everything planned out. You have to know your hours when you're gonna get your reset, so she can plan whether the customer can just reschedule the load for later, um, for the appointment, so you can still run it, or if they have to just get somebody else to repower it and take your load from you. So, but I just told her, hey, I'm gonna get here. It's gonna be this time in the afternoon Monday, and at 3:30 in the morning, because it was 3:30 in the morning Wednesday. That's when my 34 my hour my clock resets and I can run. And so let's schedule it. So she scheduled that appointment, for example, for Wednesday at noon. So I had to be up at I got up at 2:45 in the morning, do my morning routine. So at 3:30, when my clock reset to 70, it was pre-trip and let's run. So I can make it to my delivery on time, which I did. Because I am one that I don't like being late whatsoever. Don't like being late. I like being on time. If we reschedule something and I tell you that's the time I'm going to be there, that's where I'm going to be. So, but it's not, again, guys, not that they don't do resets. Is that if you have hours coming back in your recap, they're going to keep you running until you are out of hours and you're not going to get recap hours back. So I hope that answers that question. But Jonathan, if you're here, let me know where you at. Let me know that. Okay. So Jonathan, let's see, let me catch up with some of this, guys. So Joshua, let me know where you at. You say you're in Tulsa. I'm here in the parking lot. Let me know where you at. You probably did, but I'm catching up. Jonathan, we said, taking my DMV test less than a week on the 20th. Little nervous with some of the skills, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine, man. Just be confident. I know what it is with the skills. My mindset is just be positive, be calm. If you are some things that you need to work on or you have challenges with, just make sure that you work on those if you can between now and your test next week. Right? Yeah, on the 20th. You said on the 20th, so in a week or so. If you got time to work on those, but just be calm. The whole idea is be calm. Know the rules of the test, how many pull-ups you can do, right? You can do 2 pull-ups. And, if you can, I'm going to give you guys something I did. I had to take it in the DMV in Fontana, California. And before I took it, I did Google Satellite on the DMV. I drove by it, by the way. If you can drive to the DMV and look at other truck drivers taking the test, just sit outside for a second. I mean, they're not going to know you're not there waiting to take a test. Sit outside and watch the setups that they have. And that gives you a mental thought of how their setup is in the parking lot. And of course, you're not going to take all the skills. They're going to give you, you're definitely going to do the straight back. You're going to do the offset. It's going to be, right? Blind side or driver side offset. And then the trick is where you're going to do parallel or you're going to do the alley dock. So, but if you watch the setup at your DMV office when you take it, if you can go there and watch other drivers take the test, at least you already know the setup and you can kind of have an idea where you should set up to do either one of those. And you should be fine. Just be relaxed. You'll be fine, Jonathan. Let me know what happens. Please let me know. Keep me updated. Go follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Let me know how to go. Bobby, I just left Melton, buddy, going to TMC. Okay, cool, for more home time. I understand that. I didn't want to leave, but I got offered to be home time every weekend, but still keep up with you, man. I appreciate that, Bobby, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. When you start on Monday for a 3-day orientation. Awesome, man. Congrats on that, Bobby. I definitely understand home time, guys. I know that's one thing that it is hard when you come to Melton, right? Because, I wish you all the best, Bobby, at TMC. I've heard guys that, of course, not every company is for everybody. You have to find what works for you. I've said that before. If Melton works for you, if it looks like it works for what you want to do, awesome. But if it doesn't, you got to find the company that works for you, regardless. I've said it before and I'll say it again. So Bobby, definitely, if TMC is going to work better for you, be home time on the weekends. Family is important. It's not that family's not important for me. I miss my kids. My kids are bigger, they're older, and I still miss them. I know my son who's 17, he's playing football now. Um, and even with the COVID in Cali, he played, and I was able to watch some of the video of one of the games that finally got to play. Because of COVID, they had canceled the other ones, but he finally got to play, and they did some highlights on him. He got 2 tackles. He's playing special teams. So, but you know, I miss my kids. It's hard. I'm separated, so it's not like that's my relationship is different right now. So that's another thing, personal to there. But it is tough. Uh, it is tough, but I do definitely miss them. And every opportunity that I go home, I don't know if they watch this. My son probably watches every blue moon, but if they do, from my oldest, Gloria, Angel, Jesse, who's giving me a grandson, Angel, who gave me my granddaughter. I miss the heck out of them. Natalia, my daughter Natalia, who graduates in May, which is definitely I'm getting there for that. Graduates high school, and then my son. And it's tough being out here for this long. The beginning was really a hard time to not be there and be with them, but all the time. So I get it. Let me not get into the emotional part of being out here or this long missing family, but I get it, man. So whatever works for you, if TMC is going to give you home time, bro, hey, shit, go for it. Definitely go for it. I wish you the best, man. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for staying on the channel. I surely appreciate it. We go. Marion Jones. Let me read. What's up? What's up, brother? I'm with Melton. I'm in Indiana now with a trainer, ready to get my own truck. Awesome. Congrats, man. So I'm assuming you finished your 3 weeks. You're getting your own truck, man. Congratulations. It's gonna feel unreal the first day and your first level. I tell you that. So heads up for that. If you ever need anything that I can help with, feel free to hit me up. Instagram is the fastest way. But hey, man, congratulations on that. Awesome. Glad you're on the way, Jonathan. Okay. Did you get your license driving a manual or automatic truck? I was going to get mine with a manual. I got a manual. I got it on manual. I don't have restrictions. There's a video. If you look back, if you want to watch it on this, since I quit Swift, a lot of people watch that video. It's probably why I got a lot of these. But I switch. You can go watch the video, check it out, Jonathan. But I switched. But I took it on manual to answer this question, which was fun. And I always like manual more than automatic. I'm a sports guy. That's why I like my motorcycle. So, but I did not want that restriction. I was willing to take it because of what I was originally planning to do. But luckily, things worked out and I didn't have to. I'm hoping I'm not killing your name, Mr. John Lamarion. I hope I'm not killing your name. I apologize if I am, by the way. I just noticed that. My trainer is pretty cool, though. What's the average miles a week? All right, I get that question asked a lot too, and I've answered in a couple of videos. Starting off, the first couple of weeks, or at least it could happen either way. I was fine. Your average per week really is going to be between 2,000 and 3,000, somewhere in there. You're going to fall in between there. Your average 2,000 to 3,000. You can even hit 4,000 some weeks. So I had a guy just ask me, can I make this X amount of money? And I spoke about it at the beginning of this video, but when I started the live, some weeks are going to be very busy, man. And some weeks are, especially in winter, my things happen, whether it's load, whether it's your hours, the location where you're at, where you might not hit, 2,500. You might just be at 2,500. I always try to push my clock, and the way that I run is watching my clock so I can push it. Make sure I got hours for recaps. So if I don't want to do a 34, I'm cool. I want to keep running. I make sure I manage my clock properly, still getting on time, but not killing my clock, so I can keep running. And when you're able to do that, my boy Manuel will probably agree. If you're still here, you can post on the comments, Manuel. If you keep running on recaps, that's when it helps you get more miles, because then you can get that 2 or that 3rd load. Like picked up on Monday, deliver Wednesday. They give you a load for Wednesday, and it's only 1,200 miles, or you did that one, or 1,000 miles, you did that one. You get another one to tell you, oh, this one delivered Friday. It might be 600 um, miles, and then you have hours. You finish one over the weekend, and your hopes is that you get a decent one for the weekend that either gave you at least my goal is give me close, an average of 2,500 or more. But at minimum, get me over that 2,000 miles so I can have a decent paycheck, a different settlement check, and my tax bracket and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, between 2,000 and 3,000, sometimes more, sometimes less, brother. So I hope that helps. BG at good evening for Kansas, Kansas City. I was thinking of something. Kansas, one of the states. Windy, Kansas. Um, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad it helps, brother. Okay, I'm still catching up. All right. All right, Bobby. Appreciate it, man. Let you know how it goes. If I see you, I will give you a hand. Give you an hand. Will never forget what I started for, man. Man, much appreciated, Bobby. Much appreciated, man. Hopefully we can meet on the road. If you stay in touch on my Instagram, if you're not already on there, bro, definitely follow me on Instagram. You can always hit me up. I love chatting with you guys. I really do. Appreciate the communication. I like communicating with people, meeting new people. So if you see me on the road, you're wondering where I'm at or whatever, at any time, go on my Instagram, send me a DM. Hey, what's up? I'm here, whatever. Keep up. If you want to get to know me as a person, I love meeting new people and creating relationships, networking, because you never know what you may be able to provide for somebody else. You never know what you learn from somebody else or information you can get from someone else. So I love networking with people and staying in touch, even if it's once every blue moon, but staying in touch helps. So make sure to hit me up. Let me know how it goes, Bobby. Truly appreciate it. I'm glad Melton did well for you, my man. And I hope everything works out, Tennessee, for you, and you can get home, be with family and stuff. John, how difficult it was for you? Oh, hold on. I see. How difficult backing with a spread axle? Okay, that's how difficult was it for me to do the backing? I don't want to sound too cocky, Jonathan, but I know it's gonna sound cocky. But it wasn't that difficult. It took me, when I got with my trainer, it probably took me 2 days to kind of find the trick, where I was more comfortable, had a better idea where my setup needed to be. So it found me like 2 days of backing. With my trainer, I backed in some very tight places that even my trainer at first was like, "You need help? You want me to do it?" And I'm like, "No, I got it." I always vote for me. You have to bet to yourself. You have to be confident here. It doesn't mean that I haven't made mistakes. Oh yeah, me and Manuel talk about all the time, bro. We talk about it all the time. Sometimes where you're gonna have an off day. Like this last 2 weeks, I've been exhausted. I might have to do 3-4 pull-ups or whatever. I don't care. As long as I don't hit anything, I take my time and I park it right. But when I'm like on point, which is 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, let's be, whatever. I already, you kind of get used to the setup of where you need to be. And one angle you can push it. You also got to keep in mind if you're empty or if you're loaded, what are you loaded with, how heavy you are. I'll give you this example. Hopefully this helps. But today I stopped to take my 30 close to a Waffle. There was a Waffle House and I saw trucks parked next to it. I go into the parking lot and it's a one way in, one way out. The way to park, like you had to go in the driveway. I'm trying to keep it on the camera. You had to go in the driveway. The trucks were facing the entrance and you couldn't loop around to park behind it. The parkings were facing a little bit at an angle towards the address. Point blank, you would have to go in and driver's side park into the parking lot at an angle, a little bit of angle, like some of the TA truck stuff. But there was an idiot on the Bucks. Oh, let me not call him an idiot. Sorry, it pissed me off a little bit. But there was a Bucks truck, a trailer, a drive at parked on the side. Apparently, he probably got there late last night or whatever, he was still sleeping. But he parked on the side, basically making it super difficult for anybody to set up to park properly in the parking lot. So I had to go the way around. Around there was enough space where I could turn around, but it was sharp, and I had to push the tandems a little bit, carefully, slowly, but I had to push it a little bit so I can turn my butt around, and then drove into a spot. But um, it takes a little bit, Jonathan. Just to answer your question, it takes a little bit of kind of getting used to the backing with the spread axle. It's not as easy as doing, a closed axle or dry van or a reefer type truck with a closed axle setup. But it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not that difficult. Um, the way I tell people sometimes, think about it this way: when you're doing an alley dock on the dry van setup, right, on the joint axles on the drive on, when you're doing the alley dock, at least in my school, they, they'll tell you, and I think this is general. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're gonna make a change, like if you need to make a pull up to set up, and you're trying to go to an angle, it's gonna take on a drive van. It's gonna take 10 feet of space before that axle reacts to what your steering wheel is doing, unless you cut it real sharp, right? All right, Raul, you're getting off. Got you, brother. Hey, be safe, my man. Thanks for joining the chat, my man. Always appreciate it. Stay in touch, brother. But on a dry van, it takes 10 feet to make that change. The way I thought in my head is I did an addition on another 5, maybe 10 feet to set up my spread axle. So if you're doing an alley dock on a spread axle, you can't do an alley dock per se on a spread axle. You have to kind of just, go forward. You need space forward and kind of start turning that trailer earlier than you do a dry van. If you're empty, you can push it a little bit. You definitely can. Even when you're loaded, you have a certain degree of angle that you can push the trailer to turn it. But just use as much space as you need when you start driving it. If you come in a Melton like you're planning to, or whatever company, they'll do a driving test. At least here in Melton, it's not like a test. It's more just to make sure they can drive safe. They know that if you've never driven a spread axle or you're a rookie, starting into the industry, they know, they're not expecting you to be perfect, but they show you how they do it. And then they just want to see that you understand how that trailer is going to move based on the steering. And, that you understand that you can't just jackknife that thing like you do a dry van, because you're going to pop those tires. And if you're loaded, you're going to flip that thing. My cousin sent me some pictures of one of our drivers. I was going to post it on our page, and then I felt sorry. I said, no, I'm not that type of guy, but he jackknifed the thing. The load was all the way to the front, and the trailer just went whoop, sideways. So you have to be careful, but don't be worried about it. Just the more space you have, the better. And if you have to pull up several times, do it. And there's a bunch of other, super truckers or truckers talking shit on CV, and you have a CV, turn the CV off. Don't worry about them. You do you. You'll be fine. And in a matter of a couple of days, couple of weeks, so you start backing up, you get better every time, bro. So don't worry about that. All right, I think I'm caught up with the comments. No, I got one more. All right. Jonathan. All right, so I'm working on the alley dock right now at school. It is a little difficult because of the school. It is an uneven gravel. I know that feeling. With some spot holes, and there also a trailer bounces around. Yeah, it bounces a little bit, especially when you're trying to go slow and you're trying to force that alley dock, right? It definitely bounces. Okay, uneven gravel. I had that experience also, Jonathan, in Fontana when I was at the school over there in the Swift yard. The grounds towards the end of it kind of went up like this, and there was an uneven gap. And they had to set up for the cones right there to do an alley dock or to do an offset. Well, sorry, it was a parallel parking driver's side, but the ground was offset. So what you have to think is, when you're practicing, it's not necessarily what you're going to do at a DMV, but what you're trying to learn is, how's my trailer moving because of that, that gravel or that uneven pavement. How is my trailer moving? Do I have to adjust how far I go in on my steering in order for my trailer not to go inside the box too much, or not enough? Those are the little things, and sometimes inches of your steering wheel is what's going to make the difference. Because again, like I was saying a minute ago, um, it might sound confusing, but it takes about 10 feet, for those rear axles to kind of react to where you want it to go. So just kind of keep that in mind. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if that makes sense, but what you're learning there, and is for me, it was cool because it was difficult, but for me it was challenging also, like that the driver's side in that setup, it was uneven also, and it was gravel, and that was the challenging part because a lot of guys were having difficult of make that, practicing that parking on that side and hitting it properly. So for me, I just took it like a challenge, like I'm gonna make this every single time I practice it. And I didn't make it every single time, but it took me a couple of times to figure out. But that's where I was looking, is where I had to set up, how far from the cone. And I think in my case, I had to set up a little, because of the uneven ground, I had to set up a little further out from the cones than normally, in order for my trailer not to be all the way in the box and hit, go over that imaginary box. So maybe that works for you. Just try it out if you're still practicing. Try it out, check it out, make sure if that works. But man, yeah, I love the questions, guys. I love the questions. So we'll be here for a little bit. Again, I should appreciate it, man. For those who are still here, I'm working on the videos, and hopefully I figured out the whole setting things issue that I had, and I can post those videos back in. I may have to do them completely separate. I may have to kind of just give away with some of the video was be or whatever. But again, but that's one thing. And like I was saying in the beginning, I was also physically and mentally exhausted, and I needed a break because I was hustling. That's why I got this hat. That's what attracted me to this hat. Is hustle, because that's what we do out here. I'm trying to make it. There you go. That's what we do out here. It's in the front. That's what attracted to this hat. I love hats. Actually, when she saw the picture of this one, she actually messaged me. She saw it like 2 days later, and she goes, "You got another hat? Damn it, I'm gonna kill you with a little gift." I'm like, "Yeah, I figured." I love hats. All right, John thinking. All right, let's. Yeah, when I first began driving on the truck. Sorry, I missed that. The truck by doing the straight backs. Once I was kind of slanted to the left, so my trailer began going off, and it dipped kind of in. A hard time I corrected it. Yeah, it takes a minute. I mean, the first time when you first start, Jonathan, you get in the hang on how much you need to do or how little you need to do to a steering wheel in order to get that axle. But don't beat yourself up. I'm sure you got it. Be confident when you're taking that test. You're gonna be nervous. That's natural. I was nervous as hell. But try your confident to speak to yourself positive. Make sure you're as relaxed as possible. Make sure you sleep well, as best as you can. And but if you got the opportunity, again, I recommend, if you have the opportunity to go to DMV and go watch the guys taking the test, it'll give you probably a little more sense of relax. Don't focus on the ones that fail or get stopped. Just focus on what they did wrong and what you need to watch out for. So Joshua, finally, yeah, man, I'm still at the hotel. I know, sucks I'm not in the terminal. Would love to meet you in person and learn from you. Which hotel you're in, just tell them. I'm assuming you are in the second hotel. If you're waiting for a trainer, you're over there by the Walmart. Just tell me yes or no. And if you are, I'll head over there. I'll head over there, man. Shit, it's early. If you're still up, I'll head over there when I'm done with the life. I'll see if I can steal a van. How about that? I'll steal a van. I could technically PC on this truck if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna push it. But if not tomorrow, you tell me what works best for you. But if not tomorrow, I'm here all day. I can pick you up in the van. We can hang out. We can do breakfast. How about that? So just let me know. follow me, Joshua. Follow me on Instagram and DM me on there, and we can chat. Again, Wolf Rider 750. If you have Instagram, follow me on there and DM me, or on Facebook, Wolf Rider 750 Trucking. My links are in the channel. Just look them up and DM me on there. We can chat. Figure something out so we can meet before I take off, man. That would be cool. I don't get to meet. I've met quite a few guys. That's cool. I've met quite a few guys. Funny is always interesting when I get somebody that meets me and says, "Oh, I know who you are." And I met, and when I was in Laredo last 2 weeks ago now, yeah, met another person. He came. Manuel and I were talking. I don't know if Manuel's still here, but we were talking, and he came forward, and so it was cool. You know, it's very humbling, guys, and every time, and I say that happens a whole lot, but when it happens, I feel super content that the videos help you guys make a decision, whether Melton was for you or not, or whether trucking was for you or not. That's why I do it. That's what I like to do. I like to share what I've learned, my good and my mistakes. So, and what I still have to work on. So that's what this channel is all about. If you're joining in, I'm in Tulsa. If you're still here, we are in Tulsa, just chilling. So if you are in Tulsa, you're in Melton, or you're in the Tulsa area, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm here parked until Monday morning. Well, let's say to tomorrow night. Jonathan, we said, do you have the Hazmat endorsement or plan to get in it? I plan on getting it. I don't have it right now. And the reason I don't have it is thanks to COVID. All the things. I should have gotten it when I was taking my test, but the school didn't let us take additional. They didn't want us studying for the extra. Excuse me, hiccups. So they didn't allow us to take the time to take the additional endorsements. So I didn't study for it. And then when I was out in California, when I got shot and I was out for 4 months, during that injury, COVID happened, DMV was closed, and we couldn't take, I think still to this point it's not 100%, but I couldn't take the test then, even though I was home. I wish I could have, I would have already. But I do plan to get in it. I do plan to get the Hazmat. I think it's important that is my goal for this year as well. So as soon as I get a chance, I will. Definitely will. I think that's that you might as well take the tanker and goes together. Not that I plan to run through tankers, but I do want to get my Hazmat. But I think having that endorsement, it's something that it helps you in flatbedding, because there are Hazmat loads and they pay a little more as well. With Melton, they pay you some cents more, and I know, if you ever, like myself, I do plan to be have my own truck or whatever, so I know that's gonna help. So, oh, you're leaving tomorrow? All right. So how about all right, Josh, I'll go by there after the live. We'll go grab something to eat or just chat for a minute. How about that? I'll go over there. But I need you to hit me up on Instagram so I can tell you where I'm there and I know who you at. And I can tell you if I got there, because there's a lot of guys taking the van here, so I'm going to have to go pay attention and get it. So whether it's there right now or not, but I'm sure they'll stop using it in a minute because it's late. So nobody's going, unless they're going to Walmart. But I go by there. No problem. I got nothing else to do. I ain't going nowhere tomorrow. I can sleep in. I can freaking sleep in today. So, yeah. I'll go by there. Cool, man. I would love to meet you before you take off to Fort Worth, which I will be on Wednesday or sometime Wednesday in Dallas. Yep, so I'm taking home time down there. So cool. But I'll do that, Josh. DM me on Instagram. I'll look for you on that. All right. So just make sure you do. But I'll drive over there. Even if you don't DM me, I will drive over there. So you better still be awake, man. I'll hit you up. So what's up? Any question? You guys tell me. What's up, man? How you guys been? What's been the deal? I know it's only a couple of you on here. We'll end this in about 5 minutes. We'll end this about 5 more minutes. Get 5 more minutes. Any questions? Anything you guys want to know? This is where I love about the lives. You guys end up asking me a lot of questions. So anything you guys want to know, or you're curious about, whether it's myself, say I'm going on vacation. If you didn't hear that before, I'm taking vacation as of next Wednesday. Be out for 2 weeks. I will record and I will do a video of where I'm going. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll get to see a lot more first. So just telling you, that's where I post a lot. But yeah, I'm taking a little vacation. Again, not telling you till then where I'm going, but I did said earlier, and I already said it, I'm flying, so it's definitely not going to be in the United States. Let me just say that. So we're flying out. Ashley's gonna fly into DFW next week. I'll pick her up. So spend a couple of days in DFW with family and take care of some things and some quick little things, and then we'll fly out the week after. And then we'll be gone for about a week, and then we'll be back, and then we'll get back on the trip. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that vacation. I need a damn break, man. I need a break. Jonathan, so I plan on going to Melton as soon as I get my license. I saw that they also do deliveries in Canada, but how often do you guys go there? If you have your passport current, Jonathan, yes, you could be given a load to go into Canada. I don't think they're super often. Maybe they're more often than I think. My passport is not renewed. Like, it had just expired when I came in, and again, COVID, I didn't worry about it. I plan to renew it this year as well after vacation. So I can't tell you how often they do it, but it sounds like pretty often, because I've seen, I'm seeing comments every so often about people going to Canada for the first time. But you have to have your passport set. So if you have your passport, that will happen. If you don't have your passport, they won't send you over there. So that's how that works to go into Canada. But I also, just going by comments, not that I've done it, it could be a little challenging, so you can like be stuck for a day. But I think that they do pay you a little bit extra because of the hassle. I think it's 16 cents more per mile, something like that. That you get paid just like for the hazmat load or an oversized load. You get paid those extra cents per mile for the load because of the hassle. So same thing going into Canada. So that's how that works. But yeah, if you come into Melton, man, hey, if this what works for you, just make sure, again, like I say, just do your research. You have other questions you want to ask me, man, again, Instagram is the fastest way to get a hold of me and post some questions. You can post them on the videos as well. If you watch a video, if you got a question or something that I mentioned, just, I'll definitely see the comments and I try to answer as fast as I can during my breaks and stuff for all the comments. So that's usually the plan. But guys, with that said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say, Joshua, if you're still here, give me a thumbs up. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up. But that said, I think we've been here about an hour, and I think we're good. We think we're good, guys. I truly appreciate it again. Appreciate you guys' support on the channel. I'm glad, the videos are helping you guys out. And if you are still here watching this, I'm happy that, it's helping out. All right, Josh, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to head over there, bro. So if you haven't hit me on Instagram yet, I'm going to head over there as soon as I get it back. Definitely look forward to meeting you, bro. But I'm glad the videos are helping some of you guys. I'm not perfect. I will never presume to know it all. This is my own journey that I'm sharing. I just share, what I learned, how I do it, what works for me. There are some things in the boiler room, for this year. Let me just say it like that. I got plans. I got goals. I said before, come out here with goals. If you're not here with goals, you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to figure stuff out. So come out here with goals. Come out here knowing what you want to do, what's your goals, and the strategy can always change. But make sure that you fulfill those goals and you have them written down and what you want to accomplish, what you are here on the road and doing this trucking life, because it is a lifestyle. It's definitely not just a career or a job. It's definitely a lifestyle. All right, guys. So with that said, guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go meet Joshua before he leaves, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll Friday out. Peace.